Hello, humans and pets. What do we have today?
We got the sauce.
We got a lot of sauce. We got
I am
spicy
the
ketchup
sauce.
by Sir Kensington that we're gonna try out. We got the star of the show. We got Melinda's ghost pepper and Melinda's habanero barbecue sauce. We also got some habanero honey mustard, pepper sauce, and condiment.
Well, we have it, providing I can get it open.
So that's what we're gonna try today. We got some chicken nuggets here, and we're just gonna eat them.
That's it. So these all came courtesy of Uncle Michael, Auntie Brenda, and
Yes.
Audrey. What are we gonna start with?
So we start with the ketchup now.
Well, they might have a thing. That's
It
why.
does have a thing.
So you gotta. That's why I'm trying to do it. So go ahead. Let's start with.
So this was $3.99. They're all $3.99 for these guys on sale. It's compared at $5.
Where does it say like Marshalls or
There's
something?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. All right.
So if you got TJ Maxx near you, you might be able to find these. I'm sure you can order them online too. But I'm excited. Which one are you excited the most for?
I'm curious on all of them because honestly, if you've watched the channel at all, we've done a lot of Melindas, and quite frankly, they've all been delicious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of them.
Everyone.
This just happened to be.
Most part.
This is a spicy ketchup. They just happen to be something they also brought along. So I don't know.
Smells like ketchup.
You know, well, I'm assuming it's just gonna be like a ketchup. But
Well, nice guys.
go ahead. I'm gonna catch up. I just figured. All right, this one.
I get it. Ketchup.
That was a funny.
That was a
wasn't
good
it?
one. That was a good one.
I'm a funny. I give it the funnies. I didn't mean it, but it came out.
Oh, you didn't even mean it?
No. All right, so let's see. Let's see what it tastes like. These are just
Comes very
banquet.
plain.
These are banquet chicken nuggets, and quite frankly, I like these. At first, it looked a little pasty.
It's odd.
It tastes a little pasty.
It does taste pasty. Ouch. These are hot, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The nuggets.
I don't mind this, but it's not. I've had another hot ketchup before that was actually hot,
This isn't it.
and this isn't really that spicy.
No. It is very tomato pasty though.
Well, I'm gonna just do this just to see if because we had the top. No, it is probably the thickest ketchup I've ever seen in my life.
Right?
I don't hate it though. I really don't hate
I
it.
think it's good. You get a
It is
ketchup
good.
taste.
It does.
But there's
I don't.
no spicy.
I'm not really getting the spice out of it.
It's
though.
just kind of like black peppery. Like it's just spiced, like a seasoned.
I was hoping it was like the barbecue sauce that we had from Tabasco that had the heat and the stuff. So what do you want, the honey mustard next? It's a good tasting ketchup though. I will say
agree.
that.
I'm more of a honey, or just a mustard.
I'm not a honey mustard, actually. That's the funny thing about this. I actually am
don't like
not
honey
a honey mustard at all. I don't like honey mustard
Wow.
usually.
I just like most of the mustard.
This is a honey. Yeah, but the honey one to me, I don't know. I'm not. That's usually a one flavor mustard, and I can literally drink mustard out of a container.
This is a habanero honey mustard.
Correct. So
It's
I'm wondering
a
if it's
3 out
gonna
of
have,
5 flame.
if it's gonna have the Christmas tree flavor. Now wait a minute.
Is this one special?
Yeah, normally I don't like honey mustard. This has a nice little heat to it.
With the honey mustard taste.
With the honey mustard, I could drink.
That's what I was hoping the
this
other
is
one was gonna be, the
that's
ketchup.
what I was hoping myself.
I think honey mustard's good.
Really? Because you used to hate it.
I used to hate it as a kid. I think as I grew up, I'm starting to like it more.
I gotta be honest, I really like this
I like
honey
the
mustard.
sweetness with the mustardy. Like, it's different.
So a lot of times,
I like it more than yellow mustard, I think.
a lot of times what I do with mustard, I'll keep one plain for
close.
these guys, and I'll usually take like a hot sauce that I'm not a huge 100% fond of, and I'll mix it in my mustards. So, and then we'll do like snacklets or whatever. I'll put that on
Right.
top of my sandwiches and stuff. This doesn't need that. It has a nice little heat. It's
Comes
not
with it.
hot, but it has a nice little heat. Doesn't have that Christmas tree taste
He
either.
always says, I don't know what you're, I'm thinking you're just tasting the can.
I taste like the mint sometimes in some of them. Let's see with this one, because this one is this one's the
No.
This is a habanero barbecue sauce.
Yep. This is. I think it's also 3 out of 5.
Is that what this is?
I don't know. I think so. I think that's what I saw. Yeah.
You can always have more, right?
Yeah,
I'm only putting a little bit in case you don't want it.
Yeah.
In case you don't like it. So
I'm excited.
this pours nice. This is just a nice
It
looking
looks
sauce.
cool.
Actually.
I like the jar. Looks fun.
You know, we've had a bunch of different Melindas.
There's a lot of barbecue
and
sauce in
other
this guy.
than actually it is.
Which
For that price,
kind of hype.
oops, excuse me, I'm spitting all over the place. For that price, that's actually a generous amount of barbecue sauce for that price.
Yeah. Let's hope it's good. Ooh.
I'm getting a Christmas tree out of that one. Taste? Do
Really?
you taste that? Yeah, you really taste the habanero in that one. Where it tastes like the piney Christmas tree.
I just taste like the pepper. Maybe that's what your pepper is.
That is the Christmas, yeah, the habanero pepper. I never tasted it when I was eating it.
Yeah.
And when I made the crushed red, I don't taste it. But in all the hot sauces that have habanero, I taste it.
I kind of like the
But
flavor.
I don't mind that. That's actually really good barbecue sauce.
It's pretty good. It's not like super sweet. It's not super spicy.
And it's not super hot.
No.
It's right in the, it's right down the park.
Where you kind of want it.
You know, honestly, because I've said this a bunch of times, when I eat
Nice
ketchup,
glaze.
or if I use barbecue sauce, or even when I ate my plate today and I put mustard and I put hot sauce, I always put a concoction.
Yeah.
And
He always mixes it.
to me, this is like the perfect combination, or a good combination. I'm hoping this
Yeah.
one right here. This one is the ghost pepper one. I'm hoping this is the perfect combination for me.
Now this is a 5 out of 5,
This one's a 5 out of 5?
which is the hot on the hot scale. So.
Because the other ones so far had a little bit of a heat, but we're talking Frank's to
I'd say a little hotter. I'd say more
maybe
like
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
Maybe Tabasco, but not hot, not much hotter than that.
No.
It has a little heat.
Now this guy is the habanero.
Right. And this had this was only 3 flames out of 5.
This is 5 out of 5.
This the ghost pepper's 5
It
out
may
of 5.
contains traces of soybeans.
All right, let's see 5 out of 5. Hold on a minute, man. Try to get it with the. We almost brought up the cheese just to get the full effect. Oh, that's nice. That has a nice
Taste.
flavor.
Tastes
and a
great.
delicious heat to it. I'm trying to see if I get that Christmas tree twang. I get it on that one.
It's pretty good.
Honestly, these are both really good.
I think all the sauces were decent.
Yeah,
Except the ketchup one. It's kind of weird.
I will 100% agree with that. But being that it's in a spicy container, I will now take something and make it actual spicy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to add, like, maybe some of that insane sauce we
Oh.
have downstairs.
Yeah, the hottest sauce we've tried. You can check out all our spicy videos on the channel.
I think I like the ghost pepper
Get a
better
playlist. I made
because it's not as twangy. As, which level heat do you like better?
I like ghost pepper more.
I think I like the ghost pepper one better.
I like the ghost pepper flavor more normally, and I think it follows that. I think it's a good barbecue sauce.
And it has a
It's really
heat,
good.
but it's not heating you up like you're actually eating hot sauce.
Right.
It gives you like enough heat. I can't believe I'm gonna say I actually really like this honey mustard.
I like honey mustard to begin with. I think honey mustard's just good.
This one has more of a twang. Sometimes honey mustard's too sweet for me. It doesn't have that
Mustard.
mustard. Right. You know,
When you got the habanero, it kind of just emphasizes all of it. Right.
It gives that little zip
Yeah.
that you're looking for in a mustard. That's that the honey mustard's actually really good too.
I agree.
I'm actually shocked how good that is. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Let me try this ketchup one more time. This was my only disappointment, I think. And it's, again, this ain't Melinda's, or this isn't Melinda's, I should say. Sir Spicy Lots.
Kensingtons?
Sir Kensingtons. But it is thick like a, I don't know if you can tell way back here, but it's thick like a tomato paste. Oh, he's got it on dark mode. He must have been, you losing your battery or something?
No. Sometimes it does that.
Try it again. You know what? It has green pepper. I bet.
Yeah.
Like a green pepper flavor.
It's
like when you cook a tomato sauce and you put like green peppers in it, it kind of takes over the flavor.
It turns it to a marinara.
That's that weird taste I got. It has, I bet if you read the ingredients, it tastes like it has like a green...
Tomato paste.
It definitely has tomato paste.
Cane sugar, water, onion, vinegar, salt, jalapeno, lime.
Maybe it's the
green
jalapeno.
Bell pepper.
Green bell pepper. That's what it's.
Chipotle, coriander, chili pepper, allspice.
It has that green pepper flavor, which you don't get that in a ketchup.
No.
Like it's never predominant like
which
that.
Which is odd.
But you can. When we tasted it, we said it was weird tasting. And
I just don't like the pastiness to it. I wouldn't want it on a hot dog.
I don't mind it. I don't mind that part of it. Once you know, like I was trying to figure out on. It's the green pepper. Because growing up, I hated stuffed peppers. It was just one of them things. It was one of my story.
Speaking of stuffed peppers.
I just despised them. They were horrible. And because she would put like tomato paste on it and it would dry. My mom didn't make good stuffed peppers. But so when she made a homemade sauce, peppers weren't allowed in the sauce. Yeah. It was just that's the way I grew up. There weren't. Some people like peppers in their sauce. Some people hate it. Like Uncle Chris hates peppers in the sauce. I didn't like it until I got older, and then I don't mind it either way because I started making like vegetable sauces because we had the garden and we always had peppers, so I started throwing them in. So I got used to eating it with a pepper.
Yeah.
I prefer the pepper in like a lasagna.
It's kind of like pineapple on pizza, though. It changes it.
It totally changes it.
So
once you throw a green pepper in, the whole taste of the sauce is different than what it was before.
You either like it or you don't. That sauce I don't. Because not so much the flavor, I just don't like the pastiness to it.
Yeah, and to me, it was when I first tried it, I'm like, what is that? Because he said it has the ketchup-y taste, and it does a little bit, but it didn't because I've never had a ketchup.
It's more tomato-y.
It's more of a tomato sauce that has
stuff
pepper. Yeah, like the onions, like the meat sauce your mother makes that you don't like.
Or whatever.
No, because then that has that...
The smoothie ketchup-y taste.
The ketchup taste, yeah.
You can't really...
Like, if your friend Alex ate this, he'd probably spit it out because this is not ketchup per se.
It's not even that good.
It's just not ketchup per se, and he's a ketchup
I'd rather have ketchup over this.
With his shirt, I put ketchup on my ketchup that he used to wear all the time. Like, he's a ketchup lover, and this just doesn't taste like any other ketchup. It's not bad once you understand it has that green pepper flavor, you know? So, what's your best one?
Ghost pepper barbecue sauce.
I agree. Second best.
Next up, Habanero barbecue sauce.
We gotta watch that.
Honey mustard, and then the...
100% agree. We finally agree on one. That's exactly how I would put it. Ghost pepper, habanero, honey mustard.
From best to worst.
I'm almost this way.
From best to worst.
Not even close. I'm almost this way. I actually really like this friggin' this mustard, but I'm gonna stay with the barbecue sauce because I
don't know. Have you tried so we went shopping and he thought he got some spicy brown mustard, but it was like
stone ground.
Like more than pestled mustard. Have you tried that?
You know, I have to learn to shop with wearing glasses. I didn't bring glasses in with me.
And I wasn't there.
And he wasn't there. So I thought it was Ryan likes the spicy brown mustard.
I think it's the best.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But like when we do our cooks, a lot of times I'll use I shouldn't say a lot of times. Sometimes I'll use the regular yellow mustard because for a binder. And you don't get the flavor. Sometimes I just want that twang of the yellow mustard. I actually like it.
Potato salad.
Correct. If you're gonna make potato salad, to me it just tastes better with the French's regular yellow mustard as compared to but again, like if I'm gonna have a hot dog or a hamburger or something, I do like the spicy.
And my go-to hot dog toppings are relish and mustard.
I put as much stuff as I have. I used to put like everything on it. So it used to, Uncle Jason always wanted ketchup. So I used to put ketchup, mustard, relish, hot sauce, mayonnaise, whatever I had.
Yeah.
I would just, it looks like soup on a bun by the time. You can't even see my hot dog usually when I'm done with it.
You're basically just drinking all the condiments.
It takes me longer to build my hot dog than it does to eat it. So that's what
always says that though. I used to put ketchup, mustard, relish. Yeah. But it just takes longer. So I just skip the ketchup.
Yeah, no.
I like the vinegary of both. It's just good.
Yeah. So, well, there you go.
They have onions. I like raw onions. And like chili dogs are great.
I love actually, well, you're a big hot dog fan anyways.
I like hot dogs.
There's really nothing wrong with putting anything on a hot dog. We've pretty much put hot dogs in
Hamburger Helper is like saying you should put hot dogs in there now.
Ryan was laughing the other day. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we started that whole thing.
We've always called them hot here.
I don't like it with Hamburg.
Yeah.
We would put hot dogs in the thing.
I've always called them hot dog helpers because we made it one time with Hamburg, and he was like, I think you did something wrong. There's something wrong with this. I don't like the taste of it. He wouldn't eat it. And then I make it with hot dogs.
Is great.
Yeah, and I would make it with hot dogs, and he would love it. So we've always called them hot dog helpers. And then when you say that, people are like, they make a hot dog helper? I'm like, no, they don't, but that's what we eat at our house.
It's either tuna helper or a hot dog helper.
Yeah.
And we haven't ate a helper in a long time.
No.
But they do make some good pastas, like sauce stuff.
They actually do. A lot of it. I mean, it's bad for you. Don't get me wrong. It's all processed.
I don't think like any mac and cheese is good for you that's out of a box. Like,
no, nothing out of a box is usually good for you anyways, but...
That's why you eat it out of a can.
Again...
Like Chef Boyardee mac and cheese.
I want to say thank you to Auntie Brenna, Uncle Michael, and Audrey.
And subscribe. We forgot. We're going to bring it up.
We're going to bring it up right in the beginning. If you're still here, please hit that subscribe button. We have the 2-time spicy noodle challenge. We already did the 1 time, like the regular spicy noodle challenge. This one's supposed to be 2 times as hot. Double. So I keep looking at it every time we go in the cabinet downstairs. Ryan's at, I think, 385 now. So
we're getting close.
A mere 15.
Do it. I just want to eat it, so hurry up.
I really want to see what it tastes like myself. Yeah. I'm curious. I wish we still had a 1 time because I would make that.
I want to just relish the
see
flavor.
If it's.
I want to see if the flavor is somewhat the same.
That's what I mean. It could be totally different.
And I want to see how spicy it is.
I want to hurry up and get to 500 so we can do the hottest ramen in the world challenge that everyone's doing right now. We watch Badlands. I watch like 2 other people do it.
It's like the
you gotta eat it like a soup, and it's the newest thing out there. I tried to get.
I feel like not eating it like I think that's a safety thing.
No,
I feel like just eating the powder is gonna like explode you.
No, they all ate it
as a soup because it diluted it.
Well, that's how you're supposed to eat it.
So if without the soup.
No, we're eating it like a soup.
I'm talking like, you know, I
think the challenge itself is you need like 500 milliliters of water or something like that. That's the hottest part.
I'm talking like...
To just put it on there?
Put it on.
Well, see, him and his mother do that. You leave a comment down below. I've always eaten, back in the day, it was oodles and noodles, but I've always eaten ramen noodle as a soup. In fact, I usually put too much water and I add a bunch of seasoning like onion powder, garlic powder, pepper and stuff. So I got like a bucket of soup by the time I'm done. But these guys always cooked the noodles, took them out, and then sprinkled the packet on it and ate it like that, which I can eat it like that, but it's too salty.
And a lot of people just eat it without cooking it. They just eat it. We've gotten a comment before.
I know you got a comment.
People eat it like that. I promise.
It's funny you should say that. I used to think he was weird by saying that, and I didn't want to tell him this, but I was watching Snack the other day.
It just bobbed on.
And someone over that was doing like Japanese snacks or something like that. It was literally that. It was a thing of ramen in a bag, and you kind of crash it up, and you put the seasoning right in, and you like eat it right out of the bag, frozen, uncooked like that. And it was an actual snack over in one of the countries. I forget where they were from.
I'm telling you, it's a normal thing.
It was. So I never told them that, but someone actually did it on Snack, and I was laughing hysterically because it's actually comes in its pouch.
Yeah.
And you open it, you smash it up, you open up the pouch, and you pour the powder in,
and shake it up,
and then you eat it like chips.
Yeah.
And he goes, you can crack it, you can not. He goes, I always cracked it. Whoever it was, and I can't remember who did it, but it was someone who was doing.
You, it's a normal thing.
Are you not eating this one lonely chicken?
No, you can have the lonely chicken. I'm gonna go eat some ramen.
There you go. We can do that. So, anyways, that being said, this is easiest to pull. I think it's a
normal thing.
I don't think it's a normal thing in the United States, but
I know a lot of people who do though.
Do you leave a comment down below if you've eaten ramen? Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's ever been a time when I was cooking a pasta before you were born that I didn't throw one in my face.
My issue is that I could eat the whole box raw of spaghetti. I could just munch on the whole thing. Like throughout the day, like every time you walk by, you just throw a stick in your face. It's like Pocky, but without the good taste and the flavor.
Without
it's
anything.
Kind of like
it's not, it doesn't have
fibery. I don't know how to. It's not good, but yeah, I do it.
Overall, to end this segment here, highly recommend. You know what? I don't know much about this Melinda's, but we have not tried anything by Melinda's that hasn't been good.
Except the mango one. We did not
like. Was that Melinda's? Yeah, that was not good. Mango. I take that back.
But once again, a stranger did recommend it to me.
The mango hot sauce was just straight up weird.
I asked them for gifts, and that was the gift that they chose out because I couldn't decide.
And that one wasn't bad either. I just don't know what I would eat it with. It wasn't good with pepperoni and cheese and stuff.
It wasn't good on its own.
It might be
just not a mango spicy fan.
I'm gonna have to try it on a piece of chicken. I'm gonna have to actually douse it down and cook it in it and try it on a piece of chicken. How bad can it be?
I think it could be pretty bad. It's like clumpy.
That's a challenge. I'm gonna have him. He'll have to eat the
I don't want to eat it.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna go eat ramen.
So, all right. Well, there you go. Here is our Melinda's
and spicy ketchup.
Somewhat spicy Sir Kensington's ketchup. No spice in this one. It does have that pepper flavor, like the green pepper flavor.
They were good.
They're all good. There'll be an addition to one of the cooks at one point in time. That it'll definitely. Well, after we cook, I'll be dipping in it because they're all good tasting. You know what I mean? So
Tabasco or these? I'd say these.
Ooh, the Tabasco had a lot of good.
Tabasco was good, but I like these more.
I think I agree with you. I think
they're
hotter.
The size for $4.
Honestly, they're hotter. These are hotter than all of the Tabascos.
Definitely.
The Tabasco ones had a good flavor, but they weren't really hot. But Tabasco's not hot in general, anyways. So if you go back, you can watch. We did Tabasco makes a hot sauce now, and those were all actually really good too. But I will agree with you. These are better because this one brings the heat. This one has not heat like a hot sauce.
Yeah,
but it brings a nice heat for a barbecue sauce.
And it's not like a Sweet Baby Ray's where it can be too sweet sometimes.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty.
It has like the tang of a vinegar sauce.
Yeah,
it does have
good.
that. Yeah, it's
good.
not like a sweet sugary barbecue sauce. So
they say their philosophy is simple: heat and flavor mean everything.
Mm-hmm.
So in Melinda's kitchen, sweet and hot ghost pepper barbecue sauce is crafted by blending brown sugar, cane sugar, and orange juice with fiery hot ghost peppers, tomato paste, and aromix to craft a seriously spicy and deliciously sweet barbecue sauce that is perfect for grilling, basting, and glazing.
But honestly, these guys do a great job with their hot sauce. The one good thing they do is even as hot as some of their hot sauces are, they always have a good taste.
What's the favorite one from them? I'd probably go with I really like the fire roasted garlic and habanero.
That's my favorite one for flavor. The fire roasted garlic and habanero. That one's got the best flavor, but I like that hot one we had by them. That
extra
really,
hot
really.
Or the ghost pepper?
No, there was a ghost pepper one. Was it a ghost pepper one? It was really hot.
Channel. I have a playlist of all the spicy ones, I believe.
For me, that was my go-to.
It's not only hot sauce and spicy barbecue sauces. It's like spicy chicken sandwich, anything that's supposed to. I think I put Arby's on there.
I know you should actually put the cooks on one thing too, since you.
I've been thinking about doing that
because some people search just for the cooks,
then
it would make it easier for them to be able to.
I've been meaning to start doing that, but it's a whole process.
Yeah, I'm sure
how far we are in.
Because my friend,
have to go search it.
My friend Guy's been looking for the cooks, but he's like, every time I look, you're doing candy. You never got the cooks up there. So if you clump up them, he's like,
we stopped the cereal for a while though. After the last explosion,
we still have 2 cereals downstairs.
And if you want alcohol, check out his channel. Let's Cash More Mash.
Yeah, we're getting.
They have fun over there.
We're getting a good little collection over there. It is a lot of fun. So there you go. Yep, we got to build my channel too because Ryan's crushing me. He's got so many more subscribers than me.
So get him more subscribers than I have.
Yeah, come over and check that out. Let's Cash More Mash. See if I can that there's a lot of huge differences in flavors in whiskey, and the more we do it, the more I realize that, you know what, the better whiskeys really are better. I was trying to hope that the cheap ones I used to drink were but they're not. They're
Right.
just not as good. So
And they have a whole band.
again, just
So-
so with that being said, you'll have to bring them over and show the band one day, the next video.
Yeah.
So all right, there you go. Uncle Michael will get a kick out of that if you put him on the table and play it for him. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe so that he can get the 4.
Yeah, come on. Let me eat the
subscribe.
noodle.
It's free. I promise
Oh, yeah,
we're not going
do
to
it
charge
fast.
anything. It's not Patreon.
Well,
it's
I don't
nothing.
need it.
He needs it.
Fair.
He
But
needs
I
it.
do want it so I can do the content.
I want to see him.
It's free content for you.
I want to see if he can eat
And
it.
it's free to do, so do it.
Keep in mind, he failed the first time. He passed the second time.
But
I
this
really
is
want to
double
see.
the heat.
This is double the heat.
So
I wanna
I'm
see.
just curious if I'm going to be able to do it all. Or like
I think,
what's going to taste like.
I don't know how hot it is, but I mean, we eat some hot stuff on here. I think he'd be all right, but we'll see.
I think I'll be good.
When you eat
but
a whole
it
bowl
might-
of noodles, it's
I
tough,
don't know
though.
how much 2 times of the
I
1
know.
times is.
Yeah, so all right, we're going to let you go. Thanks for watching.